Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Trails in the Sky. First chapter, I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, we began, quite a few side quests, honestly. And I was forced to meet my reckoning on more than a couple occasions. But I have learned a few things, and I've gotten better, and hopefully that'll happen slightly less often. I am not so, optimistic as to say I'm never going to get a game over again. That is... No, definitely not. It's still gonna happen, but I'm gonna try harder. As you can see, the outfits are different, however, they still remain adorable and silly, so we're still in the midst of a bunch of side questery, but that's okay. We should be getting some pretty substantial plot today. Shara has sparkles! You saved me again. If you weren't there, I'd have been done for this time. I managed to secure some research funding, so I'll transfer it to the guild as thanks. I keep telling you that you should just hire a bracer to begin with. Yes, I'll seriously consider it for next time. It doesn't really matter how much research you do, my dude. You can uncover the most astounding, information in the history of all of the world, but if you end up getting your head cracked open by a giant rock turtle, it ain't gonna amount to much. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey. Don't you need us to escort you back to town? Why would I need that? If I ask you to do that, my wallet will be emptied entirely. Well, oh my god, his eyes are open. Well, everyone, until we meet again. It's always weird when a character with closed eyes opens them. You're just like, ah. He's a mysterious one. You think so? Seems pretty simple to me. He just seems like a typical researcher to me. Like the kind that gets tunnel vision whenever he gets focused on something. My god, Estelle with hair buns is cute. Oh my goodness. Isn't that the same as you? Hey! I'm more sensible than that. But as a researcher, maybe he is someone amazing. After all, he came in here all alone. And he didn't die, so I mean, that's something. It may be true, but he ended up needing us to save him again. But that's what it means to work as a bracer. Anyway, we should get going now. That we should. There we are. And don't worry, you literally missed nothing from me, going back down the tower or anything, so it's not like there was some cool event or anything that happened. It was just a casual, leisurely walk back down, so there you go. And breaking things, acquiring the goods, thank you. All right, so I believe that means we have one mission left, and it is a kill the monster type situation. So there are two very, very definitive ways that this can go, and I know which one I would personally prefer, but we'll see. Oh, we will see. Okay. Oh, going the wrong way. I had to go towards the area that isn't uncovered. I was going to a place I had long since already done. What the heck? Oh, it's the birds. It's just a bunch of the birds. Hello to them, but I do not wish to bother with them right now. I've got other fish to fry. And I don't say that as if to say that, we're going to go and fight a fish. We could. I mean, I guess. I don't really know, but it seems unlikely. In the middle of this big wide open field, I mean, I know RPGs enjoy their flying fishes in order to make them enemies and whatnot, but I don't think that it's quite time for that. Man, look at Shara. She is surprisingly adorable in that outfit. That's not the vibe you usually get from her. She usually swings on the other side of the, what's the best way to say this? Visually appealing pendulum, I suppose. Oh, is that a goddamn giant fish? I promise you I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that is a big fish. All right. Okay. A large monster is roaming nearby. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Let me actually check a few things. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we've got enough energy. I was contemplating going back, but then I'd have to, put in a small edit and, to cut out all the business. And I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna. All right, so you're weak to the earth, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. 10%. Yeah, there we go. I don't remember if I did this on screen, but I moved around a couple of our orbs to get some new abilities here and there. So, yeah. Joshua's even better at healing now, which is good. Very good. Alright, removes buffs. That is definitely something we're going to have to make use of, even if it is extremely expensive. Let's... What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What am I thinking here? I could... Heavy stun? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and just see what kind of damage this does. There you go. Cut right through. How much damage did we just do? A pretty decent amount, all things considered. That's good, that's good. Okay, now, here's the thing. Estelle is our gal when it comes to Earth-based magicry. Let's see, are you stunned at all? You kind of look like you had a little bit of a shimmy shake to you. No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and hit you with one of these. So we're going to hope that it works out. Hey! You ain't getting out of the way. Oh, wait, yes, you are. Ah! Okay, well, ow. That was extremely rude. Did you ruin her spell? By shaking your butt aggressively? Seriously? That's so lame and dumb and lame. Perfect move. All right, fine. Then you know what? You're gonna get cloak and daggered again. I really thought that stunning this giant jerkwad would have been more than enough. Turns out, not so much. There you go. Get that speed up. Get that speed buff. Okay. All right. Once again, I will make an attempt to do some goddamn earth magic. If you could just be cool for once in your useless existence, you stupid ass fish. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. She'll be good. She'll be good. She'll be good. Then we'll do this, and I'm going to, just do it again. There's no reason to not try and stun our enemies every chance we get. We'll also chain it up, because why the hell not? Chain it up! Chain it up! Yeah! Look at them stat buffs. That's what you want to see. Now shank it. Oh! With a big bonus, too! Shake him up! Shank him up, what good? Uh-oh, he's shaking the world! Ow. All right, damn. All right, that's a considerable amount of stuff you just did. Hang on a second. That's a lot of ailments that you just threw upon poor Estelle like that. Why you gotta be all like that, man? Think it through. Let's see. Do I have anything that helps when it comes to paralysis? I mean, I got the relaxant gel, but I mean, she'll still be blind and unable to hit anything, so that's not gonna help. What to do? Cure blind? Okay. Alright. She does need a little extra HP anywho. May as well. And Joshua's the fastest dude on deck, so that is not who I wanted to eat that sandwich. Alright, well, that is great. That is fantastic. Thanks for that. Alright then, instead, I guess we'll go over here. And we'll heal up Shara instead. Okay, let's do a little bit better this time. Right. Here, eat this meatball, assuming... Alright, she is selected. Thank you.
That tastes good.
Alright, I'm glad you approve. Now, we're gonna go ahead and hit you with some of this. There we are. Give him the old oh-ho-ho. This fish don't deserve such privileges as an oh-ho-ho. And that's alright. Because he's not gonna be alive for a whole lot longer anyway. There we go. Whoa, another one of those for some reason. Very cool. Okay, so, I guess we'll just keep on attempting to do stuff like this. I freaking guess. Why not? Yes, okay. Charge it up. Get yourself real strong. And just keep going with the cloak and dagger. It works. So, you know, why mess with a good thing? There ain't no reason to, I'd say. More speed! Yeah, you better not move about. All right, so this gonna work? It is! Hooray! Shank 'em up, and there's the rage boost. Ow, ow. All right. Very rude, very rude. Ow! All right. Your rage boost is noteworthy, but I don't give much of a dip. You're just gonna get shanked again. Hey, there you go. Your rage boost don't mean a whole lot with all those stat debuffs we just subjected you to. It's the shaking of the worlds again! Alright, well that's obviously less than ideal. Okay, alright. Still can't do anything on that front. That's a problem. Let's see. I'm sure I've got something that can cure your blindness or your sealment. Hang on. What? Do I have an item at all that cures what ails this situation? Yeah, cure mute. I want to do that. There exists the possibility of it working out. Then again, mute makes that impossible than the other stuff. Think. Do anything like that, unfortunately. I need to keep my team alive with the salad sandwich. Maybe, no, that doesn't heal nearly enough to be worth it. This is good, though. This is good.
Be careful.
All right, I am going to give it to Shara. And we're going to hope that this works out for us.
This is dangerous.
It sure is, my guy. It sure is. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do the exact same thing with you. You got something in here that's good. Heal a whole bunch, boost your attack. Just go for it. Just go for it. Keep yourself living, my dude. Keep yourself living. That's what matters most. Ow. All right. Well, that's so cool of you. Thank you for that. Okay, now give him the zip zap. Give him the zippity zap zap. Why though? But why though? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, there seems to be literally nothing at all he can do. Ooh, he has like every status ailment under the sun, making it completely impossible for him. All right, then fine. If that's the way it's gonna be, then we'll just ensure that Estelle don't die. That's what matters most. There you go. Okay. Can't do nothing like that. Oy. Fine. Hit him with the overdrive. There. You pushed me to this, I'll have you know, you big-ass fish. Things didn't have to go this way. Hiya! You have made your death substantially more painful. For no reason, I'll have you know. Now get out of here. Obliteration! Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Than I thought. Thanks, Estelle.
Yeah, she is pretty amazing. She do winky face! Ah, so cute.
Good results.
So winky. And there's a treasure chest over there. That's a wonderful prize. I want myself some of that. And we're gonna get so much money from all of our different quests we went through. It's gonna be great. Ooh, that's nice. Strength 20. Whoa, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I swear. Some of these dang old orbments are like crazy good. But yeah, there we go. I believe Estelle didn't have this before, and now she does, so she has like a whole bunch of really good stuff. Firebolt EX. Takes pretty much all of her EP though, so you know. Be cognitive of that. I just need to continue to make Joshua able to cast spells faster and faster and faster. Then he can just start throwing healing spells like no one's business. I'm all for that. All right, now, we have no reason to be wandering about. We can just go over there. It's time for plot, which means it's also time to take off yon costumes. For now. I think I found a good middle ground with all of this, if I'm honest with you. Get rid of all that. Some of this, and there you go. Okay. There we are. We just wear the nice costumes when we're doing, you know, sillier things. Oh, hey, aren't they? What? What's happening? Who's going on? Hey, reporters!
Come on, little lady. Let us in. We just need a quick comment from the mayor.
Yeah, just a quick comment and a photo.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna work.
Even if you say so. The mayor is extremely busy right now.
So get out of here!
If you don't have an appointment, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Thank you for your understanding.
Can't you make an exception, please?
No.
This is such a huge case, but no one knows the details yet. And I want to be the one to get it out there.
However,
Yeah, he's right. And with a shot at the beautiful mare on the front, it'll sound like hotcakes.
This much is true, yes, but I don't think that's going to change anything.
Hey, Dorothy, you shouldn't say things like that.
Huh? But you said it first, Niall.
And
Remember? You said we could turn the pretty mare into an idol if we didn't get a good story.
Hey, zip it!
there you go. Yeah, you two aren't particularly good at this.
Such fascinating guests we have. I'll be sure to inform Mayor Maybell of your visit in great detail. So please, leave for today.
Wait, you've got the wrong idea.
I don't think that she does.
At once.
Oh, damn. Damn! Remember what I said about closed eyes opening? You don't mess with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? What about the pretty mare's photo? Didn't you want it?
Dorothy, please, just shut up.
Girl's got rocks for brains.
Niall, wait for me!
Well, they tried. Oh, hello. It be us. I think we're a different case entirely. I think. Hello, Lila. Or wait, no, it was Leela. It was Leela. It was. My, welcome back, Bracers. Have you returned from your business at the Hawken Gate? Yeah, and about 1,000 other diversions that we went on. Yep, we have. By the way, about the two who just left, they were scoundrels. It's true, they were, They were miscreants attempting to take advantage of Milady. As long as I live, I will not allow them to lay a finger on her. Okay. Your dedication is very impressive and intimidating. It is my duty, after all. Now then, please come in. The mayor is expecting you. Okay. I got no problem with that. Let's go. I like the mayor. She do, in fact, be pretty. Let's be honest with ourselves. There's no sense in lying. Where in the house do she be chilling, though? Oh my god, they're making some kind of soup! Maybe it's a chili? I don't even know. I don't even know, Shara. Do you? Do you? Don't just slowly back up away from me when I'm talking to you about soup. Oh my god. All right. If that's the way it's gonna be. Upstairs perhaps. That makes more sense. Everyone knows that upstairs is substantially fancier than downstairs. I don't know why, but that's always been the case. There you are!
Complaint resolution, delays in market products due to flight restrictions, sewage facility repairs,
Ugh.
selecting a gift for Her Majesty, monster attacks on the new Ansel path?
Good lord, why would anybody ever want to be mayor? No wonder so many of them become overwhelmingly corrupt. It's just the easier path.
Oh, how much more paperwork must I endure?
Yeah, you just vented in front of us. How embarrassing.
Oh, hello everyone. I didn't realize you had returned.
For what it's worth, I am on the side of do good at all times. Obviously, it's just, being a good person is exhausting.
You seem busy. Would you mind if we interrupted for a moment?
But, I personally find it worthwhile, and I think everyone else should give it more of a shot.
Of course not. You've brought information from General Morgan, correct? Please, share it with me.
Yeah, we really don't have a lot to work with. It's not that much information. You have my thanks. I understand the situation now. The airship was hijacked by sky pirates, and they're demanding ransom. This is even worse than I had imagined. He probably could have learned more if he hadn't realized we were bracers. Maybe, but, no sense beating yourself up over it. Oh no, you've uncovered that it wasn't an accident, and that's enough. Now I can start thinking about countermeasures. Alright, I should think about how to inform the citizens and the families of the passengers. It doesn't sound easy, and you already seem so busy. It's my duty as the mayor. Anyway, now that we know who the culprits are, may I ask you to continue investigating this matter? Of course, that was our plan from the start. We've fought against those sky pirates before, after all. It was touch and go, but we ultimately prevailed. For the sake of the guild's pride, we can't leave everything to the Royal Army. Yep, exactly. Also, Dad might be involved in this somehow. We gotta handle this ourselves. And then Joshua does himself a ponder. What? What's wrong? Why the frown? It's kind of his default. I feel like you of all people know that. I've been thinking about this for a while, but I just can't believe it. Can't believe what? The butter situation? Because I've also been kind of flummoxed by it. That Dad lost to those sky pirates. I know I shouldn't jump to conclusions based on the ones we fought in Roland, but you're not wrong there. Master Cassius could have easily handled them. Oh, come on, both of you. You're overestimating him. He's strong, sure, but maybe a whole bunch of sky pirates ganged up on him. May I ask you something? Still, Joshua, does that mean your father was also on that airliner? Oh, I guess we forgot to tell you. Kind of important. Yeah, actually. Yeah, he was. It's kind of embarrassing, but he's also a bracer. His name's Cassius Bright. Cassius Bright? Wait, did I hear you correctly? Yeah? Oh, you know him? Well, not personally, but I've heard of him and his stories. I see. Cassius Bright. I might be able to use that to negotiate with the Royal Army. Mayor? My apologies for that. This must be very stressful for you. I'll spare no effort in assisting you with your investigation. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask. I like her. She's nice. I wonder what happened to the mayor. She looked so surprised when he mentioned Dad's name. Yeah, I can imagine why, though. The mayor said she's known General Morgan since she was young, after all. Question mark? Okay, let's put that aside for now. It's making Estelle's head hurt. We've made a report to the mayor, so we should hit the guild next. Old Man Lundgren is waiting for our updates. Ah, right. You do need to be in the know. This much is true. This much is true. And we need to turn in all of our quests. We've got so many, you don't understand. Hello. All right, we're reporting first. That's what we're doing. Oh, it's you. Oh, I guess this counts. It all counts as the same thing. Fun. That's you. Did you have any success in your search? We got some good info. They explained everything about some heckin' sky pirates, leaving out the eccentric man that would not go away for a while. Oh, the Capua family. That is quite the find. With that info, we at the guild can start figuring out how we want to handle the situation. Still, I didn't imagine General Morgan's hatred of bracers ran this deep. Yeah, that was surprising. Everyone in Roland likes bracers, so I never imagined anyone could hate us that much. Well, General Morgan is an exception. The Royal Army and the guild are normally on cooperative terms, but this time I may have to put you in such an unnecessarily stressful situation. Well, we've got to do what we can. Anyway, we heard that those sky pirates were behind the recent robberies. Yes, considering the incident in Roland, that does seem to be the case. But those were just small, petty cases. I never would have thought they'd dare try something as outrageous as hijacking. Well, now that you mention it, you're right. That is a bit of a step up. A bit more of a severe crime. The robbery in Roland was pretty pathetic, too. But this time they hijacked an airliner and are demanding ransom from the royal family. That's a huge gamble for them. I'll have to keep that in mind as we investigate. Unless we really were just dealing with the smallest of small-time small fries. Not impossible. Regardless, give me them ranks. Yeah, rank 'em ups.
Here's your reward.
Nice, I want that. Yes, now give me more money. Even more than all of the rank ups and whatnot. I want the money. It's so much easier than beating up monsters for septum clusters and whatnot. So come on, gimme. Man, I honestly forgot just how many of these things we did. That's a hell of a payday. Oh, yes, and a reward. More bombs, hell yeah. Things are going well. All right, so now what's our next move? Explain yourself. All right, we've reported everything to both the guild and the mayor. Now we need to figure out our next move. Of course. We're never gonna find the sky pirates or the airliner by just wandering around. If it were that easy, the Royal Army would have found them already. Why are you staring at Estelle like that? Why you two gotta be all like that, though? What's wrong? You've really grown, Estelle. The old you would have been turning over every stone to find them. I can't believe I just heard you say something so practical, Estelle. You guys are bullies! I'm so proud of you, I could cry. What's that supposed to mean? You're both so rude. That was a compliment. It was a backhanded compliment at best, and I know that you know that. But it's true that Bose is much bigger than Roland. We'll definitely need some kind of clue. A clue, huh? I can't imagine we're gonna see any blue paw prints around these parts, so fresh out of luck in that regard. Oh wait, didn't we see Niall and Dorothy in front of the mayor's residence earlier? They looked like they were searching for a story to write about. Maybe they've heard something. That's right, they left for Bose before we did. It's worth asking them. I wonder where they went. Somewhere to just be depressed, I guess, is my guess. I mean, Dorothy wouldn't be. She is the epitome of no thoughts head empty. Ah, yep, in the bar. Of course in the bar. Why wouldn't they be in the bar?
Do you want to place an order?
I might. What do you got? Let's see. Ooh, so cheese risotto? I want some risotto. Let's see. Yo, yeah, no, that's a real good one. That's a real good one. I want some of that. Red tail soup, cure seal. Yes, I want that. Cure mute. Yes, I want that. We are absolutely going to need to eat those at a moment's notice. Make sure that we can make some of those for ourselves. Oh, there he is. Yep. I barely know the man's, and I already knew exactly where he was gonna end up. Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, great. Well, there he is. Physically, at least. Mentally, I don't think he's been there for a long time. Was he that bummed his interview was rejected? Goodness, now this is just pathetic. And Shara knows all about being pathetically drunk. Well, then again, it seems like she's a party drunk, not a sad drunk. So I guess it's not the same thing. You're supposed to consume the booze, not let it okay, see, she still knows what she's talking about. Girl. I'm not sure if it's fair to compare him to a bottomless drinker like you, Shara. Oh, please, if anyone's a bottomless drinker, it's Aina. That woman could down 100 rounds without so much as blushing. Don't compare me, who only gets happily buzzed, to her. Seriously? You never pass out either, and worse, you force people to drink with you. If Shara's tolerance is like a sieve, Aina's is more like a barrel hoop. Both are bottomless, though. Ugh. Why is everyone talking? Sola, where am I? Oh, good morning. You're finally awake. They caught you trying to cross the border. It's never good to go overboard. Ugh, my head is killing me. Dude, it cannot have been any more than maybe like 10 minutes since your interview proposal got rejected. How could you possibly be this borked in the brain? Wait a sec. You're the rookie bracers. Hey, what the heck am I doing back in Roland? I walked my way to Bose, and you're still half asleep, huh? We came to Bose too. Whew, okay. You freaked me out. Hey, that's a fine-looking lady you've got with you. I mean, that is true, yes, but not the time, not the place, so shut it. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Reporter. I'm Charizard Harvey. I'm like a mentor to these kids. Charizard? Wait, are you Charizard the Silver Streak? Oh my, you know my name? What an honor. Yeah, I've heard all the rumors about you. The good, the bad, the, ones that can't be spoken of in polite company. They say you're one of the best young bracers out there. So you all came to investigate the incident too, huh? Something like that. How about you? Did you manage to dig up any info? Didn't seem like you got much done at the mayor's place. Damn it, you saw me there? Yeah, I was really sad and pathetic. Yeah, alright, I had no info and I needed something. Yeah, I figured as much. I didn't have high hopes about you, I won't lie. The Royal Army slapped a gag order on everything, so nobody knows if it was an accident or not. I even tried meeting General Morgan at Hocken Gate, but they stopped me at the checkpoint. And then when I tried interviewing that infamous pretty mayor, you just had to slip that in there, didn't you? I mean, yes, she is, but still, her damn maid wouldn't let me in. At least the maid is also pretty. To top it all off, that ditzy girl keeps causing me more problems. Oh, Iados, what did I do to deserve such grief? Well, sounds like you're having a rough time. Tell you what, if you're that desperate for info, I don't mind sharing a little piece with you. Heh? You see, Mayor Maybell asked us to investigate this incident. We even got to meet General Morgan thanks to her. You serious? Sirius is my middle name. Estelle Sirius Bright. That's some serious brightness. Yes, bless the will of the goddess. I'm begging you, you've got to let me in on that juicy info. Sure, I don't mind. But you do remember how these things work, right, Niall? What? The info's not free. What do we get in return? You trying to extort me? Go ahead and try, but I've got no blood left to bleed. I am a shriveled husk of a man. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Look at me. Look at me. We're not information brokers. We're not asking for your Mira. But you did enter Bose right after the incident, didn't you? I'm sure you must have heard something interesting. You're cleverer than you look, I'll give you that. Rude. But I'll be honest, my info isn't worth much. I'd love to hear anything that's related to the incident. Just don't hold anything back, all right? Okay, okay. I've got 2 pieces of info. Is that enough for you? Depends on how good they are. It's a deal. Joshua's really getting into this. He is the deal maker. He got talent for these kind of negotiations, doesn't he? True dat, home skillet. I'm sorry. I just liked the music. Oh, there we go. It really kicked in. Nah, people don't talk about this series' music nearly enough. The first piece of info comes from a witness near Ravenu Village, west of here. I heard it from one of the villagers who was in the city. Apparently, someone in the village saw a big silhouette in the sky the night of the incident. A big silhouette in the sky? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, anyone would think it was the missing airliner. But the Royal Army searched the area and came up with nothing. What? That's it? So it was just a villager seeing things? Hey, in his defense, he said that whatever info he had wasn't worth much. Yeah, I told you my info ain't much, didn't I? It's not my fault you're getting your hopes up. That gag order's got everything tied up tight. We still appreciate your effort. So what's the other piece of info? Gah. The Royal Army's Intelligence Division is on the move. The Intelligence Division? I've heard of them before. It's the division focused on gathering intel, right? The one that was created recently? Yeah, word on the street is they're at least as tough as the Royal Guard. A guy named Colonel Richard runs the show, and the rumors they say, he's a pretty damn capable guy. And that he's got like so many herbs and spices, you don't even know. Some folks think it's only a matter of time before they solve the incident. Well, that's great and all, but that doesn't exactly help our investigation. Well, sorry for being so useless. That's okay, we're used to that from you. But a deal's a deal, now spill what you've got. Of course, don't worry, we will. It's not like we have that much info, but it's, more than the nothing he has. They shared with Niall the detail of the incident and Roland and the information they gathered from General Morgan. Capua Sky Pirates are demanding ransom from the royal family and the Liberal Orbital Ship Company? Well, I mean, when you list it out like that, I guess it does sound pretty interesting. That's it, that's the scoop I've been dying for! Was that good information? The best! This is gonna make one great article. I've got no time to waste, I gotta go find Dorothy. See you, kids! And he's on the move! Whoa, that was fast. He must have been desperate for a story. I'm glad we could help. Oh, please, you were totally into those negotiations. You're a sly guy, you know that? Hey, I'm offended. Considering all of the times you're rude and offensive to Estelle, I think you can take this one. That was a fair negotiation. A simple give and take. He's got a point. And quite frankly, it was better for him than it was for us. We bracers don't always deal with good, kind people. Sometimes you have to be cunning when dealing with tricky folks. I don't know if I'm cut out for that. No, anyway, don't you think we should look into that flying silhouette? You mean the witness from Ravenu Village, right? The Royal Army already looked into it, and they didn't find anything, though. But their investigations aren't perfect. Not just General Morgan. Most of the soldiers are probably as hard-headed as he is. They might have missed something. It's true. It's not like we have anything else to work with. It might be worth checking out, just in case. You're starting to get the hang of this, huh? All right, then. Let's head to Ravenu Village.
I hope that shadow turns out to be an important clue.
God only knows.
Did you find something? I'm sure General Morgan will be absolutely mortified.
Sounds fun.
I'd drink to that.
Sheriff.
Sure can be really petty sometimes, Shara.
Also, you can drink to literally anything, Shara. Don't be acting like that's some sort of special occasion. You absolute goober. All right, anywho, yes sir. Hup, let's go. I was entirely right. I mean, I knew we were gonna be coming back to this place all the same, but still. All right, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and get myself some of that. There we go. And we're here for a second time. Homestead! Who that nerd?
Whoa. Sherazard. Never thought I'd run into you here.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I thought you were near the royal capital. Are you also here because of the airliner incident?
Nah, I'm here for something else. Speaking of, I heard that incident was the work of Sky Pirates.
Man, news gets around fast.
But I'm sure you're more than capable to handle that. Well, good luck.
Hey, you don't have to be so cold. You do know there's a chance Master Cassius might have been captured too, right?
Captured? Cassius Bright?
Are you some sort of fool?
You've got to be joking. That cunning old man wouldn't let himself get caught by some sky rats. That's got to be wrong.
I hope so, but
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but it looks like he's another bracer.
Wow. You really are good at investigations, Joshua. I never would have guessed.
By the way, who are those brats with you?
Oh, cool. You're an asshole. That's fun.
Are they rookies?
wouldn't you like to know? They're Master Cassius's children.
What the? For real? That old man's kids?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Cool, we're being scrutinized. That's my favorite.
What? Why are you staring at us like that?
It's rude and somewhat creepy.
Putting that black-haired one aside, that girl's a total amateur.
What the hell's that? What's up?
Is she really the old man's kid?
Why would you just from looking at us?
What?
She's Cassius Bright's very own daughter. I'm just an adoptee, though.
That right? Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You're being a real jerk. Why it was so mean to Estelle?
See you, Sherazard. Don't let those brats drag you down too much.
I'll have you know, she's probably been the one who's been revived the most out of the entire group.
Yeah. You take care too. Don't go running headfirst into trouble, or you'll end up hurt.
Get 12 more scars on that head of yours.
I'll keep that in mind.
For about half a second.
Oh, hey, Sherazard. Were you the one who dealt with that monster near the abandoned mines?
Yeah, that was me. Well, us to be exact.
Word.
You don't have to count those rookie kids in.
Yes, she does!
Anyway, keep a handle on that whole Sky Pirate mess. See ya.
Ah.
What was his deal?
Yeah, why is he such an asshole?
He's so irritating.
I see. So that's Agate the Heavy Blade.
Agate the Heavy Blade?
Man, why does he have to have such an edgelord name?
Agate Crossner. He's a senior bracer of the Bracer Guild. He's not tied to any particular branch and takes jobs wherever he's needed. His weapon of choice is a massive blade that can cleave monsters in two.
Yeah, that's how swords generally work, Shara. It's not special.
Just so you know, he's an incredible fighter.
Being strong doesn't excuse his attitude. Speaking of, he sounded like he knew Dad too.
Yeah, he acknowledged how strong he is, but his opinion on him didn't sound particularly positive.
Well, after quite a few events, he's still putting on that tough act with Master Cassius.
Okay. Oh well, who cares about that rude jerk anyway?
Too true. Too true.
Let's just get to Revenue Village already.
Onwards!
Streak, Heavy Blade. Do you all come up with those nicknames yourselves?
They're very dorky.
Not quite. As you gain experience, people start calling you by those names.
Weird.
That's so cool. I wonder what mine would be. Wild Whirlwind? Or maybe Twin Tail Tornado?
I like that
You
one.
actually like those?
They're cool. What? You trying to say Twin Tail Tornado wouldn't be cool? Man. Estella's unappreciated in her time, and it's a goddamn travesty is what it is. Ah. I've had it up to here with this level of disrespect for this girl. Oi! All right, fine. So, you know what? Actually, hang on. I'm going to beat the ever-loving hell out of these plants because I feel like it. Woo! There we go. See, that's why they call her the Twin Tail Tornado. All right. Girl got spins for days. It's all part of being a bow staff user. You gotta spin, you gotta flip, you gotta do everything in between. That's how this works. Whoa. You go ahead and keep on vomiting up your nonsense. See how far it gets you in life. Not particularly far. Oh yeah. There you are. Bonk. And there you go. I just really wanted to kill something. I was working off a little bit of my my aggression, a little bit of my frustration, get that all worked out of my system, so I don't end up exploding on some poor fool who mildly inconveniences me. That's what happens when you build up resentments. All right then. Let's get our investigation started. Should we just go ask every single person here about it? Sure, if you want everyone to think you're suspicious. I think we should talk to the village chief first. All right. I suppose that makes some degree of sense. Perhaps. Maybe.
Travelers, please make yourselves at home.
Girl, we've met once before. Why you gotta be talking to me like that? That's some nonsense right there. All right. Yup. I'm gonna treat this like the first time we've met this dude too. I bet. Ah, we've never met before. Oh, seems like you're all here. What brings you here today? Just here for a visit? Oh, never mind. They do. That's interesting. No, unfortunately, it's for yet another job. That's surprising. Though, in all honesty, I would rather knock back a glass of that fruit wine. Oh, well, things don't always go your way in this world. In my experience, very rarely. By the way, I forgot to ask, but are you friends with, gotcha, with Agate? He's a colleague, but we're not teamed up with him or anything. I guess you could say we're more like acquaintances. Work associates, I see. Then even now, he's all alone. Question mark? Is something wrong, Chief? Oh, excuse me. What brings you bracers here to such a remote village? Has another wanted monster been spotted in these areas? I mean, the greatest monster of all is man. Anyway, actually no. We're investigating the incident involving the missing airliner. We heard someone here witnessed something, so we decided to pay a visit. Ah, that again? The Royal Army soldiers came here recently for the same thing. They took a look around and then they left. Yeah, I figured as much. Anyway, who was it that saw the silhouette in the sky? Ah, it was one of the kids in the village. His name's Louis. Goddamn Louis again. He said he spotted a strange shadow on the night of the incident, but we've all basically come to terms with the fact that he is an absolute crazy pants boy, not to be trusted with his tall tales. And again, he's just a young boy. He might have been half asleep and just imagined it. Imagined, huh? At any rate, we should go hear it from the boy himself. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for your time, mister. Not a problem. You come see me anytime. Well, I mean, if another side quest ends up making us have to talk to you, then it's certainly well within the realms of feasibility. It ain't impossible, we can say that much. All right, now where the ever loving hell is that goddamn Louis? There's that goddamn Louis. I'm guessing you're probably despondent from the fact that literally everybody in town thinks you're a crazy person. Yeah, I bet that's the case. Hello. Never seen you guys before, except for that time when we met. You know what? I like... Maybe... You know, someone kind of looking like you was here earlier, but they were in a swimsuit, so it can't be you. Are you merchants who came to buy fruit? Nope. Guess what? We're bracers. Bracers? You mean like Agate? But you don't look all that strong to me. Kids could be so cruel. Say it again after you see my super duper awesome staff skills. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Ow! 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 I was blown away by that end pose! That dazzling smile! Oh my god! Ah! Enthralled! It's spinning like crazy! How's that? Wanna see something even cooler? Estelle, that's enough. No, it's not! Let her show off! Anyway, are you Louis? Yeah. Do they call you that because you eat bugs? How do you know my name? You psychic? The village head told us. You saw a big flying shadow, right? We want to ask you a bit about it. Really? But the soldiers searched for it and they couldn't find anything. We know, but we'd still like to hear about what you saw. Any details you can remember would help. Okay. Well, you see, I like to go out and look at the stars. I'm a bit of a stinky nerd that way. So I always sneak out after everyone goes to sleep. Eventually, I ain't gonna end up back home. There's gonna be a monster. It's gonna get me. That night, I saw 2 shadows flying in the sky. Wait, hold on. There were 2 shadows? Yeah. Oh, but one was big and one was small, like a mom and a kid. 2 shadows with different sizes. If one was the airliner and the other was the Sky Pirate ship, I would check out. Definitely. The airship we saw in the forest is smaller than the airliner. And those 2 shadows then flew all the way up north. And then they disappeared. The north would be out the village rear exit. There's another mountain trail there. We were there once, remember? We fought that thing on the mountain. It had like the teeth, it was weird. It leads to an abandoned septum mine from way back. The soldiers searched through the whole trail, but they didn't find anything. They said I probably just dreamed it all up in my sleep. And they laughed, like I'm just a dumb kid. Oh, this happens to you a lot, huh? Oh, Louis, don't worry. You don't have to cry. We're not like those jerk soldiers. We're gonna prove what you saw was real. Really? Really? You can count on us. Y'all in the back really gonna go ahead and say that Estelle ain't got skills? She is a comforting presence, so no more tears, okay? Okay. Thank you, Miss Bracer. You're so kind. She's always been great with kids. Yeah, it's certainly one of her virtues. Thank you! Unambiguous compliments. Even if you are muttering them under your breath. What? Nothing. Lord knows I can't openly compliment you. Anyway, we know what to do next. Yeah! Out the back exit and up to the northern mountain path. Let's friggin' go! Nyom! Estelle's on the run! Man. Let's go. How much practice do you think Estelle had
Let's start climbing.
with that, you know,
It's a steep, winding path.
staff spinning?
Watch your step, Estelle.
Why just me?
Yeah. Once again, immediately back to the bullying. It never ceases. All right, so what direction you want us to go? Ah, you want us to go that way. Well, you know what? What if I went this way instead? What if I chose this path? What if I did a big flip, and then did this, and then I did this, and gave another one to Jenny and the Wimp? Yeah! Yeah! That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, so you nerds are all weak to the fire, huh? Well, as tempting as that would be, instead, we'll just give him the old spinneroony. The old spinneroony-doony is looking pretty good right now.
Okay.
Especially when it leads to a little bit of this. There you go. All right, let's see. Hit him with the whipping whip. Hit him with the, hang on, with that whipping. Yeah, okay, no, we're okay. It's so hard to see the little marks sometimes. Anyway. Whipping whip! Hey-oh, wah! Yeah! Unnecessary, but appreciated. Now dual strike that godforsaken plan. 'Tis in my best interest to do battle as often as possible. You know how it be. There we go. All right. So was the EXP worth it, or? Oh yeah, no. That was definitely absolutely worth it. Could easily get another level, maybe 2 out of this whole section. Yeah. But anyway, everybody everywhere always be knowing that treasure is on the off the beaten path. There we go. Hit him with that big spinner. Not today, jerkwad. There will be plenty of treasure time in a moment, Estelle. Right now, we need to do battle. We gotta hit him with the big flipper. The big flipper. There we go. Okay, now we got all that working out.
Okay.
Beat him with an inch of his life. Even if I'm not entirely certain what this thing is even supposed to be. It's a millipede ball. Like, what? Like, what in the hell are you even? I don't like having to look at you. You're just a big ball of bug. Why are you a big ball of bug? Who gave you the right to be the thing that you are? I do not approve. Be dead. There. Feel good about that one.
Concluded.
Ow, it's not even that good of a treasure chest. Oh, never mind. It's just, okay, no, this is a really good item, actually. Never mind. Retracted. Stricken from the record. That was actually really good. Let's go. Alrighty. But if I were to get crazy with it and go this way, even more treasure. Oh my, yes. I will be taking myself some of that, thank you. Right. Although, should we really be eating food we find in a treasure chest in a mountain path? In retrospect, is that actually a good idea? I wonder. Something else I wonder. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all, but I guess we're going to be murdering you. Terribly sorry, good sir. Believe it or not, this was actually not my goal.
Here we go.
You were just kind of standing around, minding your own business, not doing much of anything. Okay, well, see, now I have to kill you super dead because you're an asshole. All right, damn, okay. You know, there was still a vague possibility of negotiating. I don't know why you had to be all like this, jackass. Oh my god. Big flip. There you go. Okay. No, I just wanted to look at our recipes. There we are. I wanted to see if there was anything I could, like, make. I can! Well, would you look at that? Estelle's real good at it.
There's a first time for everything.
Cook. Okay, well, that almost sounded like it was a response to what I said. There you go. Smoothie. Yeah, accuracy. Wait, that's odd. Oh, you need to make the bad version. Wait, but no, we did the successful, and we didn't get the... That's odd. All right, well, that is weird. All right, well, anyway, Joshua, you're bad at this, so if you could just screw up, that would be fantastic.
All right. right, it's complete.
Why are you not biffing it? Wait, why did that count? Did Estelle not? Oh, yeah, because she made a smoothie. Wait, shit. I am confused. Wait, whoa, where did the smoothie come from? I don't understand. Okay, hold that. Oh! It was a super secret recipe that she was able to create out of, okay. That was rather confusing is what that was. Anyway, I really need you to biff this, Joshua, so if you could make one failure, that would be really cool.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Happens, I guess.
There you go. Foresight for 2 turns. Yes.
I can't lose yet.
Much approval. Get out of the way, jerkwad. Wait, you flipped me turn ways. Why would you do that? I was busy doing another thing, you got away and go and confuse me. Illegal maneuvers. Oi. Hit it with a stick. Okay. And you know I'm already heading on over here. Because I want whatever this is. You be giving it to me. There you go. Yeah! Big pile of the good stuff. There we are. You go ahead and just be a weird millipede ball, okay? I'm gonna go and do anything other than be near you. Okay, so we want to go. All right, hang on. We'll just speed up a little bit, like so. Make up for a little bit of that time. Hit this, hit that, and then look at us go! So much new.
Now we're talking.
Man, I kind of. Hang on. Whoa. There we go. Big spinner. There we are. Okay. They made it far too tantalizing of a prospect to do battle with these things. Just think of the EXP we'll be getting out of all of this. Think about it all, why don't you? It's gonna be so, worthwhile. All right, hit him with a spin, and another one. What happened to all those birds? Anyone else notice that all those birds are just gone now? What happened to them? That was weird. Did they end up getting killed somehow, or did they run away? I don't have the slightest idea. There we go now. This is the proper time for it. Chain attack. There you go. I was kind of hoping to hit both of them, but I guess that's just not in the cards, is it?
How's this?
Oh, wait, you stopped being stunned. Why? Why you be the way that you are? I know not. I cannot understand. All right, fine then. Just gonna have to hit him with that flare arrow styles. Now let's hope that that millipede ball doesn't get any smart ideas and decide to wiggle out of the way. There we go. No, not the bug stank. Why is you so stanky? Why are you so stanky? Now I got a shanky. There you go. See? I warned y'all. About this mess. Now you're gonna get the zap. Booyah! Dang it. All right, fine. Now you get to be set on fire. Ta-da! Like magic. Made him disappear. What proper? Alrighty.
That went better than I thought.
Dang straight.
Estelle?
Still very confused about that whole bird situation. But hey, a level up is right around the corner. Wait, what the heck? What in the heck? Am I not going the right way? That's odd. Is there...
Distance.
Oh, there was more. Ha! It looked like a dead... Oh, wait, no. It is a dead end? Oh, well, this is odd. This is all in all rather peculiar. Well, at least we get free stuff. Mirage Ring. Resist Petrify. Sounds fantastic. Also, defense plus 25. Woo! Yee. Yeah, no, thank you. I want that. I want that very much. Very worthwhile. Actually, now that I think about it. Hold up. A little bit of that healy. There you go. Okay. So what seems to be... there we go. Maybe a little, you know, twist and turn around and whatnot. It happens. I wasn't paying attention and I am a fool for that fact. All right then, well. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. This might not have been one of your better ideas, hanging out inside that there treasure chest. Now you're gonna get wollywomped. Because we've got a whole lot of power to burn through. Yeah, I was right. Now, stun the other one! Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Hiya! There you go. Yeah, no, this is working rather well. It's working pretty good. All right. Let's see. Are you stunned? No. Are you? No, you are. You are stunned. Okay, well then I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one instead. Because it's a little too, conscious for my personal tastes. I'd much rather it be substantially less alive. Yeah, there we go, see? And yet, even though they lost their turns, they're still stanking up the place with their stank. I don't know why they gotta be all like that. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Supercharge. Supercharge. And then hit them with that flick! You know we be hitting them with that flick style! Hell yeah! And chain them up. Can we hit both of them at the same time now? Of course not. Why on earth would we ever be allowed to have such things? Hi. Oh, wait, no, it is dead. Hooray! Now we're gonna kill this other one, too. Get the whipping whip! Shabada whoop! Hey! Thank you for that. Alright, well, that's most definitely a level up for everybody involved.
It's over. On to the next.
Or not. That was like no EXP at all. Why was that no EXP at all? Okay, well, I mean, the regular model sneaker producer, basically. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, that looks good. Let's see. Hang on. How good is it? Good enough to be, let's see. Okay, so they're mildly worse than what we've got, but if we make these Strega R+, they will be better. So we'll just hold on to those and we'll get them souped up at the shop next time I am around to do so.
Be careful, Estelle.
That's weird. Why did it give so little EXP? Why you gotta be all like them? I am finding so many treasure chests. I'm okay with it.
Treasure.
I'm just ever so slightly bewildered. What? Come on. Oh, hello, Sheriff. Hey, we'll be able to upgrade those shoes, no problem. I already had the the gear for that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We climbed pretty high.
Yeah.
I wonder how far my voice will echo if I yell from here.
Do it, girl.
This girl, I swear.
Yeah, she's the best, right?
That's Estelle for you.
Yeah, the best, right? Bestel. That is her name. Come on now, people. Come on. All right. One day they'll see her greatness. One day. Ah, now who hung up a dang lantern? Bunch of no-good miners mining it up, no doubt. Although, yo, that's a lot of mirage stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Just looked a little suspicious. The path is blocked with a sturdy chain and padlock. I'm pretty sure we're strong enough to break that. So this is the abandoned mine. It does kind of feel like the Malga mine. But this place looks so run down. Well, it's been closed for some time. Probably unsafe as hell in there. The lock is completely rusted shut. Doesn't seem like it's been opened recently. In other words, the Sky Pirates haven't been through here. Maybe that's why the Royal Army gave up. Could be. Doubt you'd find any clues by just combing the mountainside. Uh-oh, hang on, the gears are turning. What's wrong, Estelle? Is it just me, or is the wind blowing from inside? From inside? You mean the mine? No, from frickin' the McDonald's across the street. What are you talking about, woman? Yeah, wait a second. What a tryhard. You're right. It's faint, but there's definitely a breeze coming from there. Right? Seriously, your intuition is surprisingly sharp sometimes. Stop with the backhanded compliments! You really are Master Cassius's daughter. That has nothing to do with this! Anyway, aren't you curious about what's inside? Yeah, it might be connected to somewhere. It's definitely worth investigating. Alright then, time to snap this lock. Hey, don't. We're heading back to the village for now to talk to the village head about this. He might even have the key. Aw, bummer. It would have been so much more fun to just smack the padlock. Why you gotta be a buzzkill? How can the hard-drinking party girl of the group be the buzzkill? How does that even work? Some nonsense. But fine, fine, I say. We shall go and speak to yon village head, as we are given no other alternative.
Is this?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's probably the village cemetery.
Oh, I hate that. That's depressing. Oh, I see you're in the middle of doing something depressing. I am sorry to be interrupting. Oh, there you are. Where? Ah, you hear the bracers from earlier. This is quite the elaborate tombstone, isn't it? We erected it to honor the victims of the war 10 years ago. Boast is close to the Empire, so we faced the fiercest fighting. This village wasn't spared either. We lost a couple of people. Is that so? There's no need to look so sad. Cleaning this cemetery is simply part of my daily routine. So what brings you here? You wanted to talk to me, didn't you? Oh, right. We wanted to ask you about something. But before that, since we're here, would you mind if we paid our respects? We don't have any flowers, but please at least let us offer our prayers. Oh, I wouldn't mind in the slightest. Their souls will appreciate that too. Respectful. So you think the abandoned mine might hold a clue? It's true that the soldiers didn't search that far. We talked to that Louis kid, and we just couldn't ignore his story. We want to check it out, just to be safe. Could we borrow the key to the mine? The key to the padlock? Hold on for a moment. I feel like the padlock is just as likely to snap in half the second we put the key in, if I'm honest, but alright. We gotta do things the legit way. It should be in this drawer. Ah, there it is. Don't know why it's the size of a large tuna, but there you go. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Yeah! Oh, that's one chunky looking key. Thanks a lot. This is such a huge help. No problem at all. The Bracer Guild has always been a great help to us. This is the least I can do. Life would be so much easier if more people were like you, sir. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Yes, please do.
The people of Roland weren't the only victims of the war after all.
Right. That's something I realize every time I travel across the kingdom.
War. War sucks, man. Ain't no winners. Ain't no winners. Not really. At least, you know, nobody that is worth a damn anyway. Regardless, in the next part, we'll be heading over to that there mine, getting ourselves in all manner of shenanigans, no doubt. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves very much, and I will see you all very soon.